What's up, everyone? We got a new camera, which is cool. I don't have to keep using my my cell phone here to film things. So we got a new camera. That's great. This video, rather not today, is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be our normal like vlog-esque video. I have a few projects I want to get done today, and I'm going to attempt to film them, see how well that goes. So I have, just to fill everyone in a little bit, I bought a bunch of art supplies, as in like painting and whatnot, and we're going to attempt to get a little bit better at painting and drawing and whatnot. I have a sketchbook over here, and my goal is to fill the entire sketchbook. Not for, you know, not for a while. It's got 60 pages in it, but that is the goal. And on top of that, today, what I am going to do is I have a few epoxy things I want to do, but I also have a diorama I want to make, like a small little diorama I'm going to attempt to make. So why don't we go over to the work desk and we'll see what's up with that. Alright, so this is what we got. We got our little log cabin. I got a canvas that I'm going to place everything on. I'm going to paint this. We got some little trees, and I got some sand. I also have some clay, but that's over there in a box, and I don't really feel like getting it out. I got some concrete here as well, but I don't know if I'm going to put that in this. I might make some little rocks out of it to put on here. So yeah, I think I'm going to get the epoxy stuff out of the way first, because I have to fill this still. And I have where are they? I have some new molds, and I want to try these out. And I also want to do some other things with the epoxy as well, so we might do that first. So we'll see you in a little bit. So I have my ducks that you just seen in the vacuum chamber. They still have some bubbles in them. I'm trying to pull out. I hope you can hear me over that thing, because it's kind of loud. But right now, what we're going to do is, I seen this thing on the internet where you essentially take concrete and then put it into a silicone resin mold, and then you resin over it, and I really want to try that. So I have this stuff. Because I didn't want to buy like a big bag of concrete, but I don't know if this is going to work, because if you look right here, I don't know if it'll come up on the camera, but it says acrylic latex, so it's not technically concrete, but we're going to throw them in some of these. I have these topographic molds. I've made some of these before. I have these geodes. I have a really cool idea for these, and then some more topographics. And we're going to put that in there, and we're going to see what happens. I really don't know what the hell is going to happen. When we're done with that, then we're going to clean this table off. I'm going to put the canvas down, and then we're going to start doing the diorama. We got our little concrete things done. The container said to wait 2 to 6 hours, but it won't be fully cured for 24. So I think I'm just gonna leave them in there overnight, and then we'll go from there. I hope I don't ruin my molds. That would really suck. But I mean, hey, we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. All right. So before we assemble our house, we're going to stain and or paint the pieces. So these are the physical sides of the house. These are the tops, like the eaves. I think that's what they're called. We have our window panels, our door, our chimney, and then 2 roof panels. I don't really know what to do. I'm gonna wood stain these. I know that for a fact. I don't know what color I'm gonna do quite yet, but I am going to wood stain them. I think I'm going to do these the same exact color as the walls. I don't know what I'm going to do with the window panels and the door. I think I'm going to paint this, because this is the chimney. I think I'm going to paint this gray and then do some black lines, so maybe it looks like some stone. And I know for a fact I'm going to do this. I have a barn red stain color. I'm definitely going to do that for this. So I'm going to go get some things, arrange some things, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we got everything all set up. I have my logs, or I did have my logs, separated into smallest and largest. We got these. I have picked out my stain. We're going to be using Gunstock. I really, really, really like this color. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these. I might just leave these bare. And I am going to paint this one, though. This one is going to be painted like a stone gray, which I'm going to have to make because none of my paint sets have a gray. I'm going to go over it with some fine black lines to make it look like stone. And then we have this with our barn red. So let's hop in. Oh, one other quick thing. So the picture here shows the door to our cabin here. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to switch it to this side and then turn the cabin. So the door is going to be here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the windows. I don't know if I'm going to put the windows on the ends like they have and essentially just switch this, or put the window somewhere else. But that's what we're doing. Alright, so those wood parts got to dry for like an hour-ish. After they're done drying, we'll put everything together, and that's probably gonna be the cutoff point for today, for the video and for me in general, because I got some other shit I gotta do. Excuse me. But for right now, what I want to do before we put that together is I want to finish this. We're gonna paint this piece, and I also want to paint the canvas, get the black down on the canvas, because what we're going to do is we're going to paint the canvas black and then build color up off of that. So we're going to do black, then we're going to sponge in some browns and then some greens and then a little bit of white for snow, and go for there. So yeah, I'm going to keep on trucking along, and I'll keep you guys posted. Our little pieces are done. They're not perfect, but that's okay. That's why we're doing this, to work on things. So now I'm going to put those aside, let them dry. I think I'm actually not going to put the house together today. I think I'm gonna wait for that tomorrow, and the reason being is because I want to make sure everything is dry before I start putting glue and stuff down. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I realized that when I was doing that thing that it might need to dry for a little bit. But we are going to paint the canvas, so I'm going to throw that up here right now. I'm going to get a big brush, and we're just going to really quick. So. Alright, so we got one more thing for the day. I have a sketchbook that I'm going to attempt to fill. It's got 60 pages, so we're going to do the first one right now. I'm going to film it. It's probably going to be fucking ass, but that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's alright. It's going to be a picture of a sword with some sort of background. I'm going to try to maybe lay it down in some grass or whatnot. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, but I am going to film it, so this might take a while. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, guys, that's gonna be it for the day. I'm very, very, very happy with this drawing that I just finished. It looks so much better than I thought it was actually gonna come out. I wish I had a smudge stick because it would make a lot of the little details and whatnot a little bit better, but this is still pretty good. So thank you for watching. There's going to be another episode of this coming out when we finish the rest of the diorama, but I don't know because tomorrow is going to be my vlog day and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I apologize, this one's probably going to be long. It's probably like a half an hour video, and I apologize, but thank you so much, and I'll see you guys later.